What is up guys, your boy Raven here today with another post-rotation version of a deck, but before Unified Minds is released in PTCGO of course, but I'm going to talk also about the cards from the Unified Minds that will go really well into this deck. Today it is a Celebizor, a deck that, well, was performing quite impressive. It was quite good and the first month of team up, and then it kind of faded out. Like we've seen some of that coming to internationals in Berlin, but later, you know, it just disappeared, it vanished. Well, from time to time you see someone playing it online, but that's kind of it, right? That's kind of it. But hey, here's your boy Raven coming back with the deck, so let's just jump right into it. But before, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more news and more stuff around Pokemon trading card game. Like, for example, European Premium Collection box, and what is the difference between European Collection and the American version of the collection, if you don't know. Right, okay. So let's just jump right into it. So we've got a classic Celebizor, of course, with Pollen Hazard, so your opponent active Pokemon is now burned, confused, and poisoned, and you know that's the attack that we will want to use, of course, later with a Solar Beam. The biggest problem of Celebizor is getting that energy, since we can't play TCE, there is not going to be any DCE or anything like that. Of course, I prepared myself, and in Unified Minds we've got a Tsarina that will definitely help the deck, right? She's a stage 2, that's true, but her ability is quite good for the grass type decks in general, and I think it might accelerate the energy quite impressively. And her ability says it's Queen's Reward, and it's once during your turn you may attach one green grass type energy from your discard pile to your active Pokemon. So definitely know this is an ability that you will want to play and you want to use in the future version of that deck, but for now we don't have it, so we're working with what we have. Of course, Cherish Balls, some you know, not max potions, but you know, the other healing, and that is also in Unified Minds, you know, maybe the bombs. There are many ideas, but hey, let's go. So we play set of Celebizor, and then we have one Buzzmosa. Why in the world you would like to put Buzzmosa? Well, Buzzmosa is a 1 energy attacker, and that's basically it, right? If we can get to Elegant Soil, fantastic, but we need those faster attackers. We need those, you know, turn 1, 2 attacks, just to get ourselves into the fully loaded Celebizor, right? So that's, you know, that's the main idea over here. Then we have 2 Shaymins, that's all you need, Flora Heal, 2 Shaymins. On top of that we have 1 Shuckle-GX for the protective shell, right? Again, we're protecting the Celebizor for those first few turns, just so we can actually put the energy on him. And of course Mew for the bench barrier for even more protection on our Celebizor, right? So, you know, only 9 Pokemon, that's not a lot, right? Of course, if you want, you can play more Shaymins, but I like this version the way it is. Then we have playset of Acro Bikes, 3 Judge Whistles, playset of Mixed Herbs, playset of Netballs, playset of PokéNav. Why PokéNav? Well, you want to, you know, be consistent with what you're getting, right? And PokéNav actually helps that with a Judge Whistle on top of it. It's just great. Then we have 1 Life Forest, 1 Lysandre Labs, because of course post rotation we will not be able to get rid of some tools of our opponents. 1 Viridian Forest, 3 Bill's Analysis, 2 Cynthias, of course, you know, 2 Cynthias right here, 2 Erika's Hospitalities, 2 Gardenias, because Gardenia stays in the format, which is quite nice. Supported to heal, 1 Judge, 3 Lilies, 2 Choice Helmets, of course another protection, 2 Escape Boards, 1 Beast Energy that goes only for this Pheromosa Buzzwole, but if you can get it turn 1, turn 2, it works miracles. And on top of that, 11 energy. That is it, like that's the whole deck. The full deck list is down there below. You can copy and paste it to your PTCGO, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and play the deck, right? This is a post-rotation version of a deck in the pre-rotation world. And oh, by the way, the new ladder. I kind of forgot about the new ladder. So you're gonna have my reaction to the new ladder and Zoroark and yeah, Pokemon Breeder. So cards that are rotating out, but at least someone will be able to play Zoroark for a little bit. So I think, you know, we're gonna see a lot of Zoroarks today, definitely. All right. So do you want to go first or do you want to go second? Actually, I prefer to go first, but if you really feel lucky, you can go second. It's quite okay here. And like the ideal start is Energy and Pheromosa, to be quite honest with you, but it's not always what's gonna happen. Or also, Shuckle-GX is a great option. So let's go first, and let's see what can we get, right? And there we go. We got the start that I really wanted. Of course, I can search right now. We have Judge Whistle, we got Acro Bike, Lillie for the Beast Energy, and that might be, quite impressive. Why am I, going this way? Oh, fire type. That might. Oh, that's not gonna be funny, and that's not gonna be pretty. Why I chose to go this way? Of course, I'm choosing Shuckle first. No, you know what? No, we're doing Celebi deck. This is a Celebi deck. Let's go with Celebi here. Okay, Acro Bike. Like, I don't want to overdo it, actually. Oh, there we go. Speaking of overdoing it. I don't need another Celebi now. I still have 2 in my deck, so it's quite okay here. Judge Whistle. Let's draw a card. And that's a Beast Energy. Look at that. So if we would go first, actually, that would be a dong. No. We would still miss something. But hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will be draw of 4. We're still having Cynthia in my hand. Yes, please. Let's go with the Lillie. And there we go. We got Acro Bike. A PokéNav, sure. Let's prepare our next turn, right? With a PokéNav, definitely that's going to be a great idea. So what I would like to have for the next turn is Netball. Definitely a Netball on top of my deck. Right, so my next turn is prepared. Pheromosa can attack, and I'm just going to pass the turn. Like, unfortunately, I couldn't right? There was no possible way for me to actually know that I'm gonna get the Beast Energy, so I played it safe. I played it, that I'm going first, and I think that was not a bad option actually. So this is a Rotom deck, and say second Rotom deck in like 3 months that I'm saying, maybe the third one, right? So 1 per month. Okay, so for the rest of the month, no Rotom, guys. And yeah, that's gonna be an interesting game, because if he's gonna pass the turn, I'm gonna hit for 60 only. That's kind of a bummer. Actually, I can use a GX for 80. That's also something that works, right? You can, use that for the GX, but that's only 80, and I don't have a lot of stuff that will help me get to all the pieces and to get, even bigger attacks. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start putting stuff on the Celebi, right? Because again, getting that amount of energy on Celebi or any other Pokemon is gonna be really hard post rotation. I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna be tough. Alright, so Choice Helmet, I know it's not gonna help me a lot, but it's always good to put. It's 30. I'm just gonna yeah, it's 30. So let's just go with 60 right over here, because I know that would be 80, and this is this is a 90 HP Pokemon. And of course, I can play Beast game next turn, so I'm gonna take one more prize card and 7 extra energy, right? Like, this is, for right now, this is almost impossible to have. Let's be honest about that. It's almost impossible for the post rotation version to have on Pheromosa if you're not playing fire type, right? Maybe with Tsarina, it's gonna enable that, but for now I can't really see it, right? I can't really see that happening. And okay, so yeah, there we go. So there's Rotom, there's a Sableye. He needs what? 9 tools. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So we got around 6 tools. Of course, tools are everything that you attach, so the choice bands, whatever. And here we are in a really good spot, because I can actually play Escape Board on the Shaymin, so I have something that retreats for free, and I can use the GX attacks to get myself one more prize card out of it, and I can prepare my next turn what I want to have. And honestly, mix herbs. Why not, right? Healing is going to be really crucial here. And do I want to go Jet Punch? You know what? Yeah, let's just go Jet Punch, and let's just... how much? 70. And let's snipe that Band Rotom. I know I could have taken one more prize card here, but I also think preparing this Rotom to be knocked out is more important. Of course, he's gonna discard a special energy here if he's gonna attack, right? Let's see the tools: 3, 6, 7. So he still needs 2 more tools. But of course, you know, there is a way to do that. But at the same time, we're preparing Celebizor, right? We are getting closer and closer and closer to our Celebizor. There is a Mew UNB. So discard from hand. That is number 8. So he needs one more tool, and he's gonna attack with a special Mo. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting play. Viridian Forest, discarding the last tool, definitely. Yep, Adventure Bag, and last tool is gonna get discarded. So Beast Energy will be taken down. So I think I could have, you know, just go with the GX here, but you know, at the same time I still have the GX for Evergreen, so yeah, it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad. Hit Blast, that's 160. Oh, that's 210, or even more. Yeah, 220. That is a huge hit, huge hit. But that's why, you know, that's why I kept my my mixed herbs on the top of my deck, because I knew this is going to be a huge attack and I wanted to heal. So there we go. Healing is such a huge factor in this deck that I have to take advantage of it, right? Like, we have to do it. I can't really play a Judge here, but we have Erika's Hospitality, and that is great. So then, you know, PokéNav is a great tool post-rotation to fix your draws a little bit. Well, he's gonna get knocked out no matter what, to be quite honest. So I'm just gonna go Jet Punch at 60, 30, so they're both at 60 damage, so 30 HP left. And hopefully I'm going to be able to do a lot of damage with our Solar Beam. Then Evergreen, we're going to heal. Now, you know, it's kind of biting me that I did not took this second prize card. But hey, it is what it is sometimes, right? You know, I think maybe, you know, that was a correct choice, so I will be able to actually use Evergreen against our Rotom. And we got Erika's Hospitality on the top of the deck, so again, I don't really have to use the Judge. He's using those tools. And of course he's using Life Forest as well. Okay, so knockout on a Basmosa here. Field Blower, sure. I thought he was gonna try to field blow Life Forest, honestly. That's a knockout. Okay, 220, knockout. But now we're in the territory where I know I'm just doing one-hit knockouts, and I have a ton of healing. So, and I have a ton of healing. We got Erika's Hospitality that is gonna draw me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So definitely is going to be an interesting play here. So another PokéNav. Honestly, I just realized kind of something. I honestly realized something. Okay, so Acro Bike is going to go first, because I want to play that Acro Bike. And what I realized is I can play Shuckle-GX. I can honestly play a Shuckle-GX, and there's nothing, literally nothing my opponent can do. So that's my next turn. Shuckle-GX and Solar Beam here. You see, I kind of forgot about that Shuckle-GX, to be quite honest with you, and well, I don't know why. I don't know why I forgot about it. But I think Shuckle-GX is a fantastic counter to this, honestly. I'm just gonna retreat. I know I'm gonna lose 4 energy by doing so, but I know when Shuckle-GX is gonna become active, there's nothing, literally nothing he can do, because he has to have the energy, right, to attack. So 16 cards. Maybe I'm gonna mill him. But again, there's still Guzma somewhere, so like losing those 4 energies right now. I don't know if that would be the smartest idea. Because I know he has a Guzma somewhere. Right? Okay, there's a heat motor. Alright. Yeah, so we're definitely retreating at this point. There's no doubt about that. Or, well, I still have Evergreen GX. Yeah, let's go with Evergreen. Why not? So we're both at 3 prize cards, and he's with only 10 cards in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in the hand. I have a little bit more. I have Shuckle ready to go. So the question is, can he bring back another Heat Rotom? I don't think so. Like, you know, Heat Rotom definitely fantastic counter to many decks. But now, like, honestly, next turn, retreat, and we're stalling the game, right? So whatever happens, we got a Life Forest. Okay, he played a Guzma over here. Oh. Okay, so he... Okay, I mean, we're gonna still have the 4 energies here, and I'm gonna play Shuckle. So, does this mean that he still has another Guzma somewhere? That's a good question, honestly. But I don't think so. I don't think he has a Guzma. I think now the deck runs 2. So Plasma Slice for knockout. Sure. It's okay. No problem. So I can either go for a nice knockout here, or play a Shuckle. I know what, I'm just gonna go with a nice knockout. Like Shuckle, just in case there's a Guzma somewhere. Of course, I'm not gonna play Mew. Energy and Erika wait, 15? Yeah, okay. Erika Hospitality. Let's see. Okay, those are the only cards in my deck. Okay, that's good to know. That is good to know. And yeah, just Solar Beam. I mean, Shuckle is a nice backup plan. And there's a Shaymin, okay. But I know, we have Gardenia in hand, so that's 80 heal. We still have Life Forest, so that's 60, so this gives me 140 healing next turn. So that's a game, that's honestly a game. He can't really knock out Shuckle-GX because he has no energy. He can't really, you know, knock out Celebi because he's too weak. Like, there's... even Heat Rotom with the Choice Band will not knock out our Celebi, and he's still digging, like, he's still digging for something. But I don't think, you know, he can find anything. Honestly, there's nothing that can be done. There we go. Gardenia. Of course, there's still one more Gardenia in a deck. Okay, no, I'm not playing Shaymin. I don't want, you know, I don't want my opponent to have an easy target for 1 prize card, because it might be crucial, right? It might be something that is really crucial in the long run. So yeah, I don't want him to have nice knockouts. And again, playing, you know, Shuckle-GX on the bench, basically we prevent our opponent from playing Guzma, because he knows when he's gonna play Guzma, nothing can happen, right? Nothing can be done when Shuckle's gonna come, right? Because what you gonna do, brother, when Shuckle's gonna come for you, right? But well, there he goes. Like, as I said it, there goes Guzma on the Shuckle, and well, that is interesting. Because even though, you know, the attack costs 0, or maybe Escape Rope is going to be the next turn, right? Like, it still might be, but I have a free retreat cost on the Shuckle. Yep, that's a game, that's a GG. So it's like, you know, if you utilize the strategy of actually, you know, Pheromosa first and Shuckle as a stall guys to the Celebi Venusaur itself, it can work. It's not that bad idea. You know, you have the full deck list down there in the description. It's not that bad if you know, if you're going to utilize this strategy, but it's still, in my opinion, too slow, right? With, you know, with Pheromosa, with Serena, it might be a little bit faster, it might be a little bit better, but as of right now, it's not enough, in my opinion. Honestly, it is not enough. But we have a ton of coins, by the way. So, what do you guys think about the deck? Do you think, you know, the deck is going to be really good post-rotation or not? I think, you know, it still might be somewhere in the tier 3 territory, like upper tier 3, maybe. But definitely that is not a tier 2, tier 1 material as of right now. Even post-rotation, we're gonna do a Unified Minds version of the deck, definitely when Unified Minds is gonna come out. But I have my doubts about it, right? But hey, we've done the deck, we've won, so I'm quite okay with that. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget that down there below we have a 5% discount on any code you would purchase on Professor Oak. So future Unified Minds, pre-release kits, Hidden Fates packs, you can have 5% discount on any of those codes on top of their discount. So how cool is that? How cool is that? Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to check me out live on Twitch. Raven called Snatchku. Raven loves you. Mwah. Goodbye. Good night.